All right, so from my website, you should have already went to resources, helpful music, videos, and other tools. You clicked on bitstrips, and you came to this page that looked like this. Now, you should have read some information under here which says Teach with Comics. Bitstrips for Schools allows you to be able to be creative, even if you cannot draw, even if you have some difficulties with thinking outside of the box. Bitstrips gives you those types of tools to do that. So when we're finished with our unit or our concept of structures of the hydrosphere, we're going to be doing an activity in class which will help you develop a script, if you will, for a bitstrips comic, which you will be creating based on your knowledge of the water cycle and the structures of the hydrosphere. So what we're going to actually do today is work on creating you a character, because that takes a lot of sometimes out of class, and because we were limited the time today, I decided to give you the opportunity to do that on today. So with the comics in the classroom, like it tells you, Bitstrips for Schools is an educational tool which engages you in a certain type of technology that you all love. Everyone likes comics. You like comedy, you like comics, you like those Kermit the Frog drinking the tea, none of my business though. All of that stuff, you all engage in those types of fun activities and looking at those things. Devin, take your earphones out. It is 100% web-based, so you don't have to install anything, and it's connected to a bunch of things. Then you look at create a comic in minutes. You can create different comics in various amount of time. So today you're going to have the opportunity to kind of create yourself and kind of play with it so you get to know what it is that you can do. It's very engaging, so you can have fun with it, kind of develop a life that you want to have. But it also works with much more things for teaching, like your reading and your writing, your critical thinking. Bryson, take those earphones out. Your visual learning, media, digital storytelling, your social skills. Whenever you're playing a video game, that although video games are not recommended to play all the time, it is something that does help you work on your critical thinking and your quick thinking. You'll be able to collaborate, and it's very safe for the internet. So what you're going to do is you're going to click log in, and over here, over to the left where it says student login, you are going to click our class code, and our class code for this block is Wiggins 2. If you're listening to the video and you're block 1, it's Wiggins 1. If you are block 3, it's Wiggins 3. Block 4, it's Wiggins 4. And it should be capital WIGGINS 2. When you do that, you will see names populate. Find your name and click on it. Capital WIGGINS 2. No spaces. You couldn't have done it because it worked for everybody else.
It's only capital W.
Only the W is capital. Yeah. Nope, I'm going to tell you what your password is. Once you've selected your name, and I'm just going to select somebody, but I'm not going to go in. Give me 1 second. Your password, I'm trying to write on the screen, but it won't let me. Your password is your year, 2-digit year, 2-digit month, and 2-digit day. So for instance, 1 second. I'm about to put it on the screen. So it's year, month, day. So if you are born, if your birthday is, let's say Patrick's birthday is today, which is August 26th, and it's actually my brother's birthday also. You were born 2001? Yes. 2001. Then his password would be
08
year 010826.
I typed it in the other way.
It would work, but I wanted you to type it in this way, so I'll get access to whatever the password is that you type. If you did it in you're fine, but I would like for you to type it year, month, day. No, you can leave it.
Can we edit our avatar?
Hold on. Once you've done that, I'm going to go ahead and log in as me so you can see. So you can see our class. So this is our class, block 2. Obviously, there are none of you there. It's just me. You're there, but you have no identity yet. I created my own avatar. Once you're in, you should probably have, Ray, are you struggling with your password? You're in? Okay. Listen up. You may develop your person however you want to develop them. Okay? Over here, you probably have a blank face that says create an avatar. You'll click there to create an avatar. Now, wait a second. When you do, it will run you through how to create your face, whether you want your face to be slim, whether you want it to be wider, how you want your hair, whether you want an afro, whether you want curls, whether you want straight, however, whether you want it to be a certain color, if you want makeup on, how your outfit wants to be. It'll run you through the entire thing for creating your avatar. So what you're going to do, you're going to play with it. Play with how you want it to be, how you want yourself to look. And as you are done, you will then start to populate in our class. And we will see you. Yes. Hold on, honey. Pay attention to this for a second. Hold on. Once you do that, I am going to be adding an activity in there. And the activity, it will tell you what you're supposed to do. Most likely the activity will be just kind of play around with, make a comment, play around with it. Because with the activities, I just want you to look for a second. With the comics, if you notice here, you can select a certain type of layout. Whether you want everything to be all on one page. Whether you want it to be broken up to separate different panels. You can do all of that. You also can, when you create a comic, you can import other people into your comics from the class. Hold on, I wanted to, 1 second. Sorry, now you need to go back, hold on. One second. All right. Once you start a comic, you can change the background. You can add people into your comic. This is just somebody here that I decided to add, Barry. I don't know. You can change his movement to make it look more realistic. You can also change his eyes. You can change where his eyes look. It should be changing them. Whether I close his eyes, hold on. You want him to look up, you want him to look down to the side, so you can make it look as realistic. You can change his head, his body, turn him around. You can make him go in a sitting position, a running position, or a walking position. You can turn his hands so that they look more realistic. Change his facial expressions. You can also add furniture into your comic. In addition to that, you can change the scene or the background. In the different scenes, some things in a scene, if let's say if I chose the bathroom, there are some things in the scene that you can move, like here, I should have been able to move the toilet paper. Yeah. Change the type it is, what it is. I'd be able to move it somewhere else. So kind of what I want you to do is after you create your character, I'm going to upload a comic and you'll see it in your activities when you do. Let me go back to our class. You'll see down below our class, you'll see your activity. When I create the activity, then you'll be able to click on the activity and get started after you've created your avatar. Once your avatar pops up here, then you may move on and create the activity and kind of play with it to get to know it. Okay? All right. If you have headphones and you want to listen to music while you're doing it, you may. I'm going to go ahead and create an activity. What type of jaw do you think I have? Probably that one. Let me have your attention for 1 second. 1 second. Once you're done creating your avatar, then you will see this activity here. And I just want to go over what this activity is so that you know what it is that you're doing. After you create your avatar, you're going to create a comic getting to know bitstrips. That means you're going to be able to play with it and see how to work with it. Your comic should include, and must be school appropriate, you with facial expressions and gestures. So you shouldn't just be standing there with your arms straight and your face looking normal. Give yourself a smile or a frown. Dewey, I need you to pay attention for a second. A smile, a frown, a happy face, or whatever, Devin. Your hands should be some kind of wave. If you're surprised, maybe put your hands up. If you're mad, maybe make a fist. Or if you're walking, change your body. I want you to be able to do that. You also should create put another person in there, whether it be a character that's already in bitstrips or whether it be a character from the classroom. Give them some gestures as well. You need to have a scenery, so a background. Choose a background for it. You can put yourself wherever you want. You also need to have some props for that scenery and a dialogue. You can put speech bubbles or you can put it down at the bottom, typing out what's going on. Any questions about your activity and what you're doing right now? All right, have fun. And when you're done, make sure you share it with me. It'll say save and then share with teacher.